Guys, this is Jake with the Buckeye Bushcraft channel, back here again with another video, and what we're going to talk about today is how to make rub cloth, so stay with me. Okay guys, so to make rub cloth, you're going to need a couple pieces of 100% cotton. This is just a cotton out of a gun cleaning kit, basically, just these cotton squares. They work perfectly for this, and they're the perfect pretty much thickness and everything. So you're going to need cotton cloth, a small container of water, and you're going to need some sort of black powder. This stuff right here is a quadruple F black powder. You don't want smokeless powder, because where the smokeless powder comes into the pellets, you don't want that, because you're actually going to be rubbing this into the wet cloth. So what you want to do is put your cloth down in your water, get it nice and wet. You see we got some black powder right there. And basically lay it on top of the black powder and just start rubbing it in. It's going to get mushy. You see how black it is? You want the whole cloth covered like that. So if you need to get more black powder, you can. Actually, like I said, just rubbing into the whole piece, all the white spots. Make sure you want this whole piece of cloth covered. If you turn this, make sure you can see this a little bit better. So you can see we got that whole piece of cloth covered in black powder. So now all we're going to do is we're going to let this dry, and I'll show you guys how it works and what you can use it for from there. Okay, so once your rub cloth is finished drying, it's going to be pretty stiff, and you're going to see it kind of turned into this gray color. Now this can be ignited with flint and steel, ferrocerium rod, pretty much anything. But what I like about rub cloth so much is that if you have marginal tinder, or your tinder's, kind of damp or wet, and a piece of char cloth isn't just working, where you have black powder in this, it's going to burn a lot harder than your normal char material would. So what I like to do is just basically put my knife down here. We can cut a piece off of it. Cut a square. And this is not something, whenever you do this is not something that you're going to want to hold in your hand when you do flint and steel with it. And you'll see why in just a second. So take your flint and steel, find you a good spot. And you can see that whole piece is burning. And you can actually hear it popping and crackling just from the black powder. But that's going to burn a lot harder than just your normal char cloth wood or charred material wood, because like I said, it's got that black powder in it. And you see why you don't really want to pick it up in your hand whenever you do it, because obviously it's going to basically almost explode in your hand, and it's going to burn the crap out of your hand. So yeah, it's just basically how you make rub cloth right there. I'm Jake with the Buckeye Bushcraft channel. Appreciate you guys watching this short video on how to make rub cloth. This is a more frontier fire starting method, but also you have to remember, if you do have wet or marginal material, it'll be able to dry it out very quickly because you're using black powder. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Buckeye_Bushcraft, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.